Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode here at WILDMAN Lifts. I'm your host, WILDMAN. Now on today's episode, as peppy as I may seem, I am not in the mood to work out, and there's a reason for that. And that main reason is I'm coming to the end of my training cycle called Tough 6. And so I'm coming up to my last set of Heavy 6, and I've been doing it with no equipment. Reason being is I'm coming off of a bicep surgery that I've had more than a few months ago, and I'm in physical therapy for my bicep, and so I started getting back into lifting again. So if you haven't followed my channel, that's the reason why I'm starting so small. And I'm starting without any equipment because I want to build a nice foundation before I start throwing equipment on when the weight becomes truly heavy for myself. So I need to find the motivation to get in this now and to get this weight lifted. So I'm going to jump into it now, and hopefully you joining me along the way will motivate me enough to get what I need to get done. Let's pop in and find out what we did today. So on today's training session, I decided to focus on only doing the back squat with the Yukon bar and not to do any giant set training at all. I just wanted to focus on that today. Now, when I'm lacking motivation for the gym, there's always 3 things that I like to do that keep me in the gym and make me want to go. The first thing that I do is I put myself on some sort of strength or fitness training program. This allows me to mark down days that I can put myself in the gym because I know that it's essential for my progression. This keeps me in check when I don't want to work out, because if I know I'm going to be busy for the next couple of days and this is the only day I can work out, I got to push through it and get it done. And on the opposite side of that, maybe it's on today's schedule, but I got too busy. But tomorrow I will have time. So then I know I need to make the time for it. And I need to get the stuff that I need to do today done so I can do that. The second thing that I like to do is make the workout fun. In this case, I'm using the Yukon bar because the Yukon bar is something different and it makes me want to try to see how much I can progress and use it as a training tool, since it works my core a lot more than a regular bar. Later, I'll be using the sled because I didn't feel like doing any other variation lift, but I love doing sled work. And I know how to get a good pump and a nice strength session out of a sled after doing back squats. And the third thing that I do is I make sure that other people are accountable for me. I tell people what my strength goals are or what my fitness goals are. So then when I am not working out, one of those people might ask me, hey, how's that going? Is that working out for you okay? And I could be like, no, I'm actually slacking. I need to get in the gym and make sure that this happens. And that's a great way to keep yourself accountable and to have other people keep you accountable as well. If you do those 3 things, I promise you that it'll at least get you into the gym and knock out something that you need to do. And when you're done, you're always going to feel better. Every time I go to the gym and I don't feel like going and I accomplish what I need to accomplish, I always feel better. Now, this was my top set for the day, which was 280 pounds, because that Yukon bar is actually a 50-pound bar, not a 45-pound bar. And I'm very pleased with how this moved. I was using very good, efficient movement patterns, and it all felt good without any equipment on. And for the variation lift, I was going to do a harness sled pull where you just slip this harness over your shoulders and you kind of walk like an N64 Mario character and swing your arms around side to side like you're off to save Princess Peach from the evil King Bowser. And like I said before, I'm doing this movement because it's fun for me to do. I enjoy doing strongman movements like these, and this is an essential movement for strongman. And it's not really that heavy. The reason why I'm just doing it is to make sure I'm getting a nice burnout in my legs and in my knees. And I'm also working on my speed, trying to get down there as fast as I can. And that's my workout for the day. So there you have it. I found my motivation to work out. Number 1, it was on the scheduled program, and I needed to stick to it because today's workout session was a giant step in my progression overall. And it's a marathon, not a short sprint race. The second way I motivated myself was I decided to make it fun. Not only did I get to use a piece of equipment that I rarely get to use, which is the Yukon bar for squatting, I also got to test out the sled and do some speed work and some drags. And that got a great pump to my legs, and I'm feeling proud of that. And my third inspiration would be everybody who's out there watching my channel. You viewers are the reason why I like to get out in the gym sometimes and have the motivation to do what I need to do. So thank you to you. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.